All right, welcome back, everyone. I did a video a while back on what happens in your collection mentally and physically. What do you buy after you have obtained your Grail? And I think a lot of the times people throw Grail around and they have multiple Grails. I've had one Grail, and the one Grail was this Frank Fisher battle. Really wasn't this specific one, and I talked about that in the full video of this battle. I was able to get a fancy one as my first introduction into the Frank Fisher battle, right? And got it from a good friend, and I loved it. And it was my Grail was to have a battle. I did not think it was going to be a full dress, crazy, amazing custom. Like, I had no idea. And it was a stretch when I got it, and it changed me. It still has changed me, and it's been quite some time. I'll put that down in the description, how long it's been, because it's been maybe 18 months, maybe 2.5 years, something like that, since I've gotten this one. I'd have to look. I totally spaced doing that beforehand. And then I did a video, a while back that I'll link at the end and down below on what happens after your Grail. And I didn't have a good answer. I'm not really sure. So when another good friend came along and said they were going to sell their smaller battle, I had to have it. I don't consider it a Grail. I think I still have my one Grail piece. But I was able to pick up this smaller battle with a little bit different Damascus pattern. Just standard titanium bolsters. Zircuti, I think it's 4-layer Zircuti inlays and clip. Custom pivot. All the normal custom Frank Fisher accoutrements, if you will. I mean, it's just amazing. Down to the fact that he jewels the inside of the liners, the stuff that nobody's ever going to see. The attention to detail is crazy. So, yeah, I had to get this one from my friend Eric. And it's kind of in the family now. So he needed to sell, wanted to sell, to look for other things and whatnot. And told him that it's at a good home. It's not like I'm going to flip it. And if he wants it back, we'll talk. And if I go to sell it, it would go to him first and foremost. And so I just wanted to kind of talk about that for a minute and say, I don't think this is my Grail. I think this is still my holy Grail. And there's other knives I've wanted since then, like this little guy, littler guy. I've wanted my VC Edge interface. These were very cool. And I love these knives also. But I don't have anything. I don't have a next Grail, if you will. What do you guys think about the term Grail? Let me know down below. And we talked about this before. Please go check out my other video on Grail. But I'm curious what kind of the consensus is. And I know there's not a consensus. Somebody's asked me, which one do I like more? I'll be honest, this guy here at 3.5-inch blade, this one at about 4, this one is so much easier to carry. It fits in the pocket much nicer. It's way lighter. This one's at like 6.4 ounces, and the big guy's at 10 point something. So this one is so much easier to carry, and I think the action is a little better on the little guy or the littler guy. Now, what's funny is in talking with Frank and as I've gotten this one and I asked Frank a lot of questions. So I had a lot of details on this one. I don't have all the details and specs on this one, but in talking to Frank during this time, he's made 12 different sized battles, which is awesome that he can just take this design, shrink it, enlarge it, slim it down, fatten it up. So there's 12 different size variations out there. And I'm not going to call it a Grail, but there is one more battle that I want from another friend of mine. And it is slightly bigger than this one. So that I would have then a trifecta of battles in like small, medium, and large, if you will. Or actually, that's probably a better definition would be medium, large, and extra large. So he knows who he is. We've talked recently since I've gotten this one just about a week or so back. But he's not ready to sell because he's still in love with it. And I totally understand and respect that. And hopefully when the time comes that he is ready to sell, I'm in a position and ready to buy, because there's always that give and take, right? I think these are amazing. Are they practical? It'll open my Amazon boxes, so it's practical enough for me. It would cut a seatbelt if I had to. Yeah, it's practical-ish, but it's beautiful. And it's a work of art that's functional. And I love it. And this one will be going with me to Hawaii this year. It went with the previous owner, Eric, to Hawaii last year or earlier this year. So I figured it was just fitting that this gets to go back with me. So yeah, I'm super excited. And Eric, thank you so much for letting that one go to me. Let me know down below. I've rambled enough. Let me know down below your thoughts on sets, your thoughts on Grail, and what your Grail is, or what your next knife is that you're searching for. Because I think there's a difference between Grail and a knife you're looking for. That's just me, but let me know down in the comments. I would love to have some discussion on this. Thanks a lot, guys. And please go check out the Holy Grail video over here that talks all about this, and the what happens after a Grail over here.